my goodness, this is incredible!
Right now, the internet is looking in the wrong direction. People are waiting for AI to write slightly better emails, or make funny videos, or pass school tests.
Who's teaching you?
I think the app is teaching me, but I'm also teaching myself.
They are playing with consumer toys. But while the public argues about chatbots making silly mistakes, the Bank of New York Mellon Corporation, which is the oldest bank in America, completely changed the rules of human work. The main lie pushed by every software salesman is that AI is just a co-pilot, a friendly desktop helper designed to make your human workers a little bit faster. The hard data from the inside says otherwise. According to the leaked audits we reviewed, this bank didn't just test a new AI to help write rough drafts, they plugged it directly into their main system and reported a massive 75% jump in research speed. This isn't a small, single-digit win that you cheer for at a team meeting. A 75% jump is a total teardown of how office work is done. It completely breaks the link between the hours your team works and the value they create. The mystery we have to solve today is not what brand of software they bought. The real mystery, you see, is how they rebuilt their entire company to handle this massive wave of speed without crashing their own computer systems. For the last 20 years, buying software for a big company was very simple and very safe. The original deal was this: human beings do the hard thinking and make the choices, and the computer simply provides the speed to save the work. You bought software licenses for every human seat in your office because the human was the mandatory driver of the car. You were paying for the desk, not the brain. But according to the vendor discovery documents driving this new ship, the machine has stopped asking humans for directions. We have moved past the days of typing carefully worded prompts into a chat window. By making the memory of these new systems massive, they can now read a bank's entire history. They can read 10 years of past deals, old emails, and legal rules in a few seconds. The origin trap was believing that AI was just a new power tool you buy for your team to hold. The reality shown in these documents is that the AI is the new team, and the software you are buying is just the digital room it sits in to do the work. Here's exactly how the money and the data actually move right now inside these giant banks. We mapped out the old human way of working and compared it against the new machine setup. In the old system, a junior worker costing the company over $150,000 a year in salary and desk space spent 6 solid hours manually cleaning up messy data. They had to find old reports, copy and paste numbers, and make spreadsheets look nice before a boss ever even looked at the work. The human was acting as a very expensive data mover. The new mechanic relies on something called context memory. This system acts like a worker who never sleeps and never forgets. It does not just search for simple keywords like a normal computer. It actually remembers the specific, strict legal rules from the last 10 years of the bank's history. When someone asks it a question, it is not just copying text. It is thinking through the bank's exact rules, checking live market numbers against past risks, and writing a final, perfect report. It does in 2 seconds what took the junior worker 6 solid hours. The mechanic is brutal because it completely removes the slow parts of human hands touching the data. But the data reveals a massive hidden problem that threatens to destroy companies trying to copy this trend. If the machine is genuinely 75% faster and writes better research, why isn't the bank instantly 75% richer? We checked the profit and loss statements next to these speed numbers, and the profits are not growing as fast as the work is getting done. There is a huge block in the pipe. The system is breaking down on the inside because the human bottleneck at the end of the line has not changed at all. Companies are turning on massive AI engines to do tons of high-level work, but they are still forcing all that work to go to a normal human manager. We are still demanding that a human boss manually read, check, and approve million-dollar choices at the exact same speed they read a morning email. The paradox is clear. Having endless speed is completely useless if your quality check is a tired boss staring at a screen late on a Friday afternoon. The bank successfully automated the hard work, but they totally choked the checking of the work. The pipe is clogged. This brings us to the active conflict happening right now inside these companies. The real fight is not a tech war between Google and Microsoft over who has the smartest computer. The actual war is between the business leaders who want to move fast and the government regulators who want to keep things safe. The immediate stakes for any business owner turning this on are massive. If a giant AI system at a bank makes a mistake 75% faster than before, that fake data is instantly built into real trades and advice given to clients. The crash happens and the fines pile up, long before a human can even reach for the emergency stop button. The twist in the numbers is that AI does not just grow your speed, it rapidly grows your risk. The faster you move without automatic safety nets, the faster you crash into a massive legal failure. This is the new front line of business risk. You are driving a race car with bicycle brakes. We have solved the mystery of the 75% rule. The leaked audits prove that this bank did not hit this massive number just because they bought a smarter piece of software than the other guys. They won because they had the money and the guts to completely tear down and rebuild their factory floor. They got out of the AI's way. They stopped treating the AI as an intern and started treating it as the main engine of the company. For the founders, builders, and operators running businesses today, you need a harsh reality check. The software tools you use are not special anymore. Anyone can buy them. Your tech stack is no longer your shield. Your daily workflow is your shield. If human beings in your company are still manually moving data around, or if your approval steps have not been rebuilt to handle the speed of AI, these new tools will not save your profit margins. They will just show off your weak spots faster and louder. You must look at how work moves through your company. Cut out the human steps that add no real thinking value, and build automatic safety nets that check the AI's work instantly. If you do not rebuild the way you work, the machine will simply replace the person trying to manage it. That's it. I'm heading back to the lab.